What's going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with a major story. There's look like many reports is coming out of Cleveland and Arizona that a deal could be on the table for Kyler Murray and Shedeur Sanders quarterback swap. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Cleveland. Let's get it. Let's get it. Guys, we got a lot of stuff to talk about in this one, man. I hope everybody's having a great evening. We got some more trade news. Now, we know the NFL trade deadline is over, so anything that could transpire will have to wait until the conclusion of the season. Now, we have yet to see Shedeur Sanders play for whatever reason, man. At this point, clear as day, Dylan Gabriel is not an NFL quarterback. If they say Shedeur ain't ready, Dylan Gabriel ain't ready either, bro. It's clear as day, if that's what y'all saying. But I don't know why they won't play the young man, but I'm not even gonna get in there to go down that wormhole. It ain't gonna do nothing but make me mad. I'm gonna get the curse in, and it's just gonna be bad, bro. It's just gonna be a bad look for me. Now, this right here popped up on Instagram, came down my Instagram, and somebody in Cleveland media also shared this as well. So this Instagram post said Bleacher Report proposes a crazy mock trade that will send quarterback Kyler Murray to the Browns in exchange for quarterback Shedeur Sanders, a 2026 third-round pick, and a 2027 second-round pick. The Cleveland Browns may consider acquiring another veteran in 2026. Now, the 2026 class doesn't have a top prospect within their draft range, and B, neither Dylan Gabriel or Shedeur Sanders shows enough promise to consider building around one of them. Now, we know that 2026 quarterbacks just don't look good, guys. I've done videos about it exposing how bad those 2026 quarterbacks look. And for whatever reason, Cleveland just keeps surrounding themselves with this quarterback carousel. I'm not a Cleveland Browns fan, never had been, doubt if I ever will be. I just got to cover Shedeur, and to me, from everything I didn't research, this is their MO and going down these quarterback debacles. Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy, man. Sanders probably get his opportunity in Cleveland before the season is over. If he flunders with the Browns, though, it won't mean that he could succeed with a functional offensive line. Now, it's no secret that their offensive line is very, very bad. And yeah, this is the current trade. This is what Cleveland media said about the trade right here. Stated NFL insider Jeremy Fowler believes the Browns could have interest in Kyler Murray. He stated, I'm leaning towards Murray not sticking to Arizona for the 2026 season. Multiple teams will likely have quarterbacks openers, including the Jets and the Browns. Jeremy Fowler believes the Browns could have interest in acquiring the young quarterback. Now, this is what is coming out of Cleveland media, y'all. This ain't just me making stuff up. This ain't just me doing anything for a video. This is actual facts that is coming out of the pipeline. Now, something else that is coming out of the pipeline is this right here. Now, we all know Paul D. Podesta, the guy that quit on the Cleveland Browns, right? Well, he didn't have his chance to break his silence. And this brother speaking to the media, and I almost made a separate video about this, but I'm going to feed the YouTube streets because they ain't going to cover it anyways. But this one right here stated, pretty sure Paul D. Podesta just took a shot at Kevin Stefanski in his first press conference with the Rockies. The reporter asked the question, you received a lot of blame for the Deshaun Watson trade. That was objectively a failure. How can you assure us that you won't do the same thing like that again in Colorado? Now, this is what he had to say. They posted the clip. Shout out to the dogs. Let's listen.
In your last position in Cleveland, you were Paul, Scotty Gange, 9 News. Welcome to Denver. In your last position in Cleveland, you received a lot of blame for the Deshaun Watson trade that objectively was a failure with that organization. Is that fair? And if so, how can you be assured that you won't do something like that again here now in Colorado?
The previous question was about big swings, huh?
Risk.
Yeah. I was also calling plays for the Browns, and look, and I've said this before, I think whenever you have a significant player decision, whether it's trade, big free agent signing, number 1 draft pick, whatever it is, like those are organizational decisions, right? Those are done collaboratively, like a lot of people on board. And if you're a senior leader of that organization at that time, then you own that decision. I mean, you do. We all do. So that's the way I feel about that. And it's the way I feel about sort of almost all the decisions we made there in Cleveland. I absolutely, own them all. And look, I've said this now for probably 25 plus years. Like, I lost my no-hitter a long time ago, like a long, long time ago. Like I'm not perfect. I haven't been perfect. I won't be perfect going forward. Like we are definitely going to miss again. But hopefully we learn from that, and we learn from both the successes and the failures. And, we get better the next time we need to make a significant decision. And I do feel like I've been able to do that through the course of my career. I feel confident that I'm a lot better today than I was 5 years ago or 10 years ago or 20 years ago. And I hope 5 years from now, I'm a lot better than I am sitting here today.
Now, that was Paul DePodesta speaking about the whole situation with Deshaun Watson. Now, moving on, changing gears here. A lot of people been asking me my thoughts about this Rick George thing, Colorado. It's spooky, it's looking very spooky. I will be concerned. They can try to spin it however they want to spin it. Rick George knew, Coach Prime knew. It's not a good look, bro. That's just my take on it. It's just not a good look. How do you go from winning athletic director of the year to, defending Coach Prime last week to now you're stepping down to you got members of the media in Colorado taking shots at Coach Prime. Bro, in college football, the boosters run everything, and I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to dive off into it. I have my history with Colorado. I've been there, done that. I don't need them at all. But I'm wishing them the best, whatever decision. I'm wishing Coach Prime the best. And that's just my take on it, man. But appreciate y'all, hitting me up in my DMs about it. And, that's just my take on it, man. I just think it's a spooky thing, something we need to pay attention to. This is not normal, but definitely down in the comment section, let me know your thoughts about this. Keep them bells on, and hopefully by tomorrow, my voice will be back. And until next time, man, shake the haters off. I'm out of here. Peace out.